Hey guys, it's Shay Loves 89, and this is Love and Hip Hop Season 3, Episode 3. Yeah, I think so. I'll put it down in the title, description, whatever. No. It's two wise. It starts off with Stevie. No, it don't. It starts off with Nico and Mimi in her brand new car, and Nico's talking about the fight that he has with Stevie, and how he bragged how he told Stevie about the deal that they made with Vivid. Mimi stops her car and basically yells at Nico about why would you tell him this and all this other bullshit. Knowing damn well if you know your man, you know he has the balls when it comes to CJ. They seem like they're in competition with each other. So I don't even know why you got mad. Two, you knew that was gonna happen, and three, you know he licked the goddamn tapes. Moving on from those bitch ass niggas. Erica P and I'm about to say Stevie again. Erica P and Scrappy. Erica P is lighting up candles, setting the mood for the house, Obviously she knew she was planning to have Scrappy. Scrappy is sitting there looking in the house and all the stuff. And okay. Scrappy's in the house sitting there feeling uncomfortable, knowing that he gotta go out and try to do the right thing, knowing damn well he ain't gonna do it in the first place. I'm just saying. And she was like, what? And Erica P was like, what? We just in here talking. First of all, if I have a friend over and it's a guy, I'm not lighting candles. We're gonna be right in the light. Hey, how you doing? Now, if I wanted to entice the guy who I liked and it was my friend, then yeah, that'd be more enticing. And also, you asked him if he loved Bambi, and did Bambi know? Scrappy knew he wasn't gonna tell Bambi. Now, obviously, we know he ain't in love with her. So, and then Eric P was like, well, she wants to take it further. He was like, well, if I didn't have a girlfriend, because you know you want her. Okay. Moving on. Bambi finds out that she's pregnant because she went into the drugstore to go get a pregnancy test. Blah, 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 blah. And also Mama D finds out. Kirk and Scrappy talk. Actually, no. Stevie and Jocelyn talk as he's putting the Versace plates away. And they end up talking about Mimi and the Hobbit from Lord of the Rings, whatever I call him. And they're talking about how basically they made a porn. That Mimi and Nico made a porn. And they signed with a porn deal with Vivid. And Jocelyn started talking about it. She was like, basically, she's still serving to people, so she's done talking about it. True. I'd be done talking about it too. Like, that's your baby mama. That look, you want to handle that, go ahead. But me, I don't care. Let the bitch do what she needs to do. Because obviously she ain't thinking about your daughter, and she damn sure ain't thinking about the consequences with you. So, moving right along. Kirk and Scrappy talk about their situations. Kirk's still talking about how he's in the doghouse with the shit. No comment on Kirk. Just no comment. And moving on, Scrappy talks about how Bambi is pregnant. He told Mama D. Mama D is on her own little world, talking about there's an heir in the palace and all this other bullshit. Whatever. Um, Scrappy did ask Kirk whether Benzino hit it or not. He said no. And that Scrappy knows that Bambi he feels good that Bambi ain't that type of chick or whatever. So again, let's see. Erica O'Shea, who was Erica's boo at the time. I don't know if she's still dating him. Young Jock and Carly are going bowling. O'Shea takes his shirt off. Yes, he looks good. He's a good looking dude. Cool, that's all cool and stuff. He takes off his shirt and he hits a gutter. I was like, nigga, really? You do all that and you still hit a gutter at that time. Okay. When it comes to paying, the young jock offered to pay. And then O'Shea encounters and says he is gonna pay. They walk off, and then O'Shea asks us for Erica's card. Erica's saying that, oh, right now he's not booking gigs and stuff. But it wasn't the first time. I would have been like, I would look at him like, well, why you say you'd offer to pay, and then look at me to pay. I'm like, no, boo boo. Young Jack should have paid when he said he was going to. Carly Redding and Jock, they are at a coffee shop. He's talking to the waiter, trying to see if he remembers her or not. Carly Rae gets in all her feelings and automatically thinks he fucked her. Bitch. Ugh. Really? Really? You automatically think every bitch he talks to he had to fuck or he knows and then fucked her? Like, come on with that bullshit. I was like, every time you think somebody's gonna cheat, they're gonna prove to you, and even if they wasn't, they're gonna be like, fine, you think I'm a cheater, and they're gonna go ahead and do it. Stop doing that bullshit. Because therefore, that's how you're gonna get your feelings hurt. So, they're sitting there talking about the house and his friend Katia, whatever her name is, was showing the houses, and then Carly was like, "Oh, you fucked," another time asking, "Did you fuck her?" Because she's all blah, 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 all around. And then another chick brought up some songs and stuff for Carly, for him and Carly Red to work on, which they were going to be working on the song Heartbreaker. And automatically she assumed, well, Young Devil was like, before you say anything, no, he ain't fucking her. Before that, I did skip a part where Rashida was in the gym. She comes home. Kirk asks where, like, what she's been doing this whole time in the gym. Like, oh, it's supposed to be half an hour, not 3 hours. She's sitting there working out, thinking about music and all this other stuff, and figured that she needs to get back in the studio. Kirk doesn't want her mother to babysit the child while he's there and all the stuff and whatever, because they still have a little rift between each other. So Rashida decides to think of hiring a nanny, and automatically Kirk thinks of somebody young. Rashida is thinking somebody experienced. Kirk and his ass think, ugh. So I'm going to where Kirk and Benzino are in a place where they meet. I think her name was Jasmine. I think she said her name was Jasmine. Later, and Kirk has the results of the DNA test and asks the waiter to open up the DNA thing. You don't know her from a hole in the wall, and you want her to read your personal business. Benzino takes it, and obviously we all know this. We all know this was coming. Kirk's the father. Duh. Usually the one who's accusing of people of cheating, accusing another person of cheating, is just the one doing the cheating. So he's his father. Carly Red's in the studio with Jeremiah, and they get all touchy feely. She's flirting and stuff, and trying to make Young Jock jealous. But obviously, for what I was saying, he didn't seem too jealous. So I don't know what point you had to prove, but he didn't seem too jealous about it. That's my view of it. And she was like, you're the one insecure. No, you still seem insecure. You're the one blaming him about doing something, or he's messing around with other chicks. You're the one getting all hyped and yelling about it when Young Jock is cool and calm and collective about the stuff, and then drives away because you can't seem to keep your trust issues that way. And the episode ends from there, which I can't wait for the next episode because obviously this is where the point where we find out where obviously Stevie J doesn't own the house. I don't know if this is where Kirk tells Rashida about the DNA test or whatever. Mama D is with a knife with Mama D is with a knife with Bambi and some other stuff that happens in the next episode. Also, I forgot Stevie J, Jocelyn, Bambi, and Althea. They have dinner together. This is when Jocelyn meets Benzino's new girl, and basically just have a conversation. And then they come up with the idea of what's leaving, Spar and Bistro and Bar. So yeah, that's that whole episode.